sideways a lot because there is a lot of questionable and suspect things happening around the NIL. You know, oh, geez, fake contracts, you know, not happening. People getting paid things that they didn't think they were going to get paid, and expectations being lost. People lying to people, pay for play type shit happening, recruiting, like so much NIL stuff has been negative. Whenever positive stuff happens, we have to talk about it. Tone Diggs, there's some good NIL stuff happening around the country right now.
Yeah, there is. There's a lot of players who are, let's say, more fortunate with the NIL, who are star players who are making a ton of money, who are giving back to their teammates who aren't making as much in the NIL. We can start at Oklahoma with Danny Stutzman, who is just an absolute dog. I believe he was, go ahead, you just run the video.
I remember talking to CeeLo saying I wanted to send him the walk-ons. I remember Chris Hammock did that, you know, a few months ago, and I was really moved by that. And so, you know, obviously there's days where you feel like your hard work doesn't get seen, doesn't get noticed, but it really does here at Oklahoma. And every single day we appreciate you guys. You know, this team would be nothing without you guys. I mean that from the bottom of my heart. I truly do mean that. And I feel like I have a really good connection with all you guys. And I just know how much you guys put into this program. And,
maybe not you.
You think it's not seen. And so with that being said, you know, I want to donate some of my NIL earnings to you guys, so you guys can have a little something else after the meetings. This will be in your lockers.
That's awesome. Starts giving back to walk-ons there at Oklahoma.
Yeah, I think he was giving $50,000, not to each, but $50,000 of his NIL money and some stuff there. And then Caleb Downs at OSU, Ohio State, was giving away Beats by Dre, I believe.
I seriously appreciate y'all for letting me come into the brotherhood this year. Like, from the bottom of my heart, it means everything. Hey, we got a job to do, though. We got a job to do. God bless me with a chance to gift y'all with a pair of beats this coming season. We had a good camp, had a good spring, had a good summer. Let's go do what we're supposed to do.
Hell yeah. Caleb Downs led Alabama in tackles last year as a true freshman. Now he's a true sophomore at Ohio State. Couldn't fathom the amount of money that they gave him to go up to Ohio State after transferring out of Alabama after Coach Saban leaves. Giving back to the team, a bunch of beats by Dre. I mean, that's a beautiful move. He could have kept all that shit for himself. Instead he gives back. We got to acknowledge that type of stuff.
Yeah, we do. And then Dylan Gabriel, who was Stutzman's teammate at Oklahoma, transfers to Oregon. Another transfer in, winning over the locker room. He also gave away some beats, but then there was a throwing session that he had everyone at. Take a look at what he gave away there.
I just want to send a huge shout out to Shop GLD, icing the boys out. We're here at the Dime Time Retreat, enjoying it, about to get iced out and have a throwing session. Let's go.
What do you do?
He iced out I don't know if it was the entire team, but everyone at the throwing session, I believe, got some chains.
What?
LD. Okay.
Hey, shout out to LD. Barney Thomas out here running back Oregon.
Okay. Hey, whiskey for my men, beer for my horses. Iced out offense is a quick way for a quarterback to win over the locker room. What a play.
Yeah.
He gave away beats as well.
I don't know if we have that video as well, but yeah, Dylan Gabriel's giving it away up there.
Oh my God.
It's big money up there in Oregon.
That's what I've heard. I think that's what I've heard.
Yeah.
I think it's big money in a lot of places, and I like the fact that there's a lot of players that are in very important positions on a lot of very important teams that are saying, hey, we got to take care of the boys. Because obviously that's a quick way to build team camaraderie, but it's also a way to settle and ease any jealousy or enviness that could take place around a locker room. In a professional locker room, you know, you would hope you be adults and everything like that, and you literally know what everybody's making, but you never bring it up. 18-year-olds, 19-year-olds, first time around money. This person's making 60 grand. I'm making 35 grand, automatically being valued differently for the same type of job. You think you're better. So whenever there's people that are getting more, give back to the rest of the locker room. That's great team building. I love everything about it. It's a good way to manage money too. People are like, well, if you give away all your money, you know, you won't be able to make and save all your money. And Jerry Jones even said that about C.D. Lamb recently. It's like, yeah, but it's funny. The more you give out, seemingly the more that comes back in return. And I love watching this happen at the college level.
Yeah, it happened in the top NFL level too. Like most of the teams' quarterbacks have an end of the year party or giving out something for Christmas. You know what I mean? So like at one point in my career, I was the highest paid DB in our room, and I gave out gifts Christmas, And after camp, I had the party for the DBs. So everybody do that if it's a good group
Professional.
of guys. Yeah.
You know, it's like kind of known in the NFL that in those rookie dinners.
Yikes.
Some guys are going to have to be giving away some of that ice. What's the value on this? We get the on it. You know, see if this thing's real or not, so we can pay for the rookie meal. All right, so shout out to all those dudes.
Yeah.
Shout out.
That's good teammate. Hey, I'm happy to see this generation still has that going on. That's good leadership in this entire thing.
Yeah, because when we initially talked about NIL, like one of the big things was like, oh, these guys who are going to be making a bunch of money are just going to turn into like petulant dickheads. Like, you know, it's going to inflate their egos so much. And we're seeing 3 of like the, you know, biggest stars in college football who, as opposed to, like you said, you know, just saving it all for yourself and being really flashy with it around campus, spreading the wealth with their teammates. Like, it's awesome.
Shedeur just got a Nike deal. I assume that there's going to be, he's giving away a bunch.
I
He did Beats as well.
Yeah, Beats, and then I assume he's going to do Nike. I mean, there's just going to be so much. It's like, that's the NFL teams are looking for that as well. You know, hey, who do we want to bring in?
Yeah.
These are some things that you can pull off. And I'm not saying these are all moves to make people think that you're a good person, but if you do a bunch of moves every single day of your life to make people think you're a good person.
Next up is Colorado quarterback Shedeur Sanders. If the name sounds familiar, it's because he's got primetime Deion Sanders blood running through his veins. Sanders is currently evaluated at over $4.1 million on NIL deals. Some of his endorsement brands include Mercedes-Benz, Beats by Dre, and Actively Black. He was also the first ever NIL athlete to ink a deal with Tom Brady's
Before
clothing.
the season starts, we might as well start it off right. Your boy, the number 1 player on Colorado, the one that they were sent there to protect, the man, the myth, the legend, let's make that legendary. Shedeur Sanders has officially signed the first Nike NIL deal. Shedeur has been doing a lot of first when it comes to NIL deals and deals in general. A lot of Colorado players have been doing that. But Shedeur officially signs the first NIL deal with Nike. Reebok has a few NIL deals. I know one of their NIL deals Reebok has is with my girl Angel Reese. But Shedeur is the first college athlete with a Nike NIL deal. I'm sure Travis Hunter is to follow or has already done so, but Travis doesn't like the spotlight as much. So, y'all ready for game day? I am. I just wanted to get on here and let y'all know Shedeur has signed with Nike. The boys got gear, and they was hype about their game gear today. You know what I'm saying? They was ready. Y'all know, hype all up in that joint for their game gear. But it's almost game time. Everybody tripping. I've seen a couple of folks pick NDSU. Y'all stop
Chill out,
tripping.
twin. Chill out,
Stop
everybody.
tripping.
Chill out. Yeah, we
Everybody
overly popping.
a little shakily because of the 4-8 season. Get off of that. Whole new year. Colorado wins this game.